Hi everyone, I'm Ray and welcome to my kitchen. Today we are going to make some delicious artichoke patties. All organic, all healthy ingredients, even packed with some protein. So let's just dive right in and we can talk about the ingredients as we add them. So we are going to use cannellini beans. These are white beans. I'm using canned, so they're already cooked. And then we're going to give them a slight mash. Now, I have to explain. I moved and I can't find my potato masher. So I am going to use the back of a spoon to mash these and a fork. But if you have a potato masher, that is the better way to do it. It's so much easier. So first I'm going to give it a few mashes with the spoon. And I'm just using this soup ladle because it's big. And so I can mash the beans pretty easily with this. And I'm just going to go around the bowl one time with the spoon, and then I'm going to come back around with a fork. And again, we don't want them to be completely pulverized, otherwise I'd put them in the food processor. We're just wanting them slightly mashed here. So some of them will be whole, some of them will be mashed, but the idea is this is going to be what's going to hold this thing together, right, is these beans. Okay, so let me use this fork, get all the mashed beans off of the spoon. Again, if you have a potato masher, that's the way to do it, 100%. But mine went missing in the move, so I don't know what happened to it. It is an awkward shape. Maybe I just decided not to bring it. Okay, so we have these slightly mashed, and I'm going to show you this is the consistency you're looking for, so not completely pulverized, but mashed, okay? And next we're going to add some onion. Now this is finely diced yellow onion, one medium onion, and don't worry about all the proportions. You don't have to write everything down. I'm going to go ahead and give you the recipe down below in my show notes, so you'll have everything. But what I did was I put a little bit of vegetable broth on the stove and I sauteed them, and they're finely chopped. Now this is 3 cloves of garlic, so we're going to put that in next. Also pre-cooked on the stove with a little bit of garlic seasonings. But what I wanted to show you is this is grated garlic. So what I did, I have this cool tool. This is a garlic grater. And what you do is you peel your garlic and then you just put it in this little chute. And then it has this little thing that you push down on the garlic and you just go back and forth with it like this. And it literally runs it across this little grater and it grades it. It's the best tool ever. I love that thing. So I've pre-grated it, and then I went ahead and I put it in the pan and I just dry pan cooked it real quick. So we're going to give this a quick stir to get everything incorporated here. And then next we're going to add, this is 2 cans of artichoke hearts. So they come quartered, and I chopped them up a little bit just to give them a little bit of roughness, because I don't want the whole quartered artichoke heart in this artichoke patty. But this is how it comes. It's an organic brand, and I buy it at Natural Grocers, but they also have these at Sprouts and Whole Foods and other health food stores. So there's that. And so we'll give this a quick stir. Now, when I put the beans in the colander to drain them, I ran water over them. But before I put them in the drainer, what I did was I got 3 tablespoons of the water that's in the can of beans. It's called aquafaba. And so I kept 3 tablespoons aside to add into this mixture because we are going to need some moisture, and I wanted it to be the aquafaba. So I'm going to add a little bit of cooking oats, organic, high protein. I had pre-prepared them months ago, actually, and I keep them in my pantry. So I put them in the food processor to make it into a flour. It literally is the oats in my food processor turned into this flour. So I'm only adding a little bit here because I want to add the spinach next. And this is just, you could use fresh. If you use fresh, you would want to use, when you're cooking the onion, just throw the fresh spinach in there because the idea is to get it limp. This just happens to be an organic frozen package. So we're going to throw that in. And again, just give it a quick combine here so everything gets integrated. And then I'm going to add the seasonings. And I'll give you all the seasonings in the show notes below. But this is using some of my Eat Your Veggies sprinkle. So we'll add that, and then we'll add the aquafaba. And then I'm going to add the rest of the oats, and we'll give it one more quick stir with the fork. Okay, now's the time we're going to get our hands dirty. So if you don't want to get this mixture like stuck in your rings, you might want to take off your rings at this stage of the game. But we now have everything roughly combined here. And what we're going to do is we're going to get our hands into this, and we are going to make some patties. I want to give it a quick mix with my hands first, just to make sure everything is very well combined. Getting all of the stuff on the bottom of the bowl. All right, and now we're going to start making our patties. You can put these on the grill. You can put them in the oven, which is what I'm going to do today. I don't like to put them on the grill because I find they kind of fall apart, and I don't like all that goo all over my grill. But I do like the flavor of the grill. So you have to decide what you're willing to tolerate. But I'm going to put these in the oven today. And I've done it both ways. Either way is good. Oops, flicking stuff everywhere. So I'm going to just get the rest of these into patties, and then we'll get them on the baking sheet, and we'll get them in the oven. You can make your patties as big or as small as you like. Your cooking time is going to vary based on the thickness of your patty here. Mine are about a 1/2 inch thick. Okay, as you can see, we ended up with 8 patties, and I also rolled 4 balls, and people like them because they're a couple bites, just a little snack. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to just take a little bit of Worcestershire sauce, and I'm just going to top each burger and each ball with a little bit of organic Worcestershire sauce. So again, we're just going to go around to each one and give it a quick little, doesn't have to cover it completely. We just want a little bit of that Worcestershire flavor on each patty. Okay, and then these are ready to go into the oven, and when they come out, we will have a taste. We have our patties and balls out of the oven, and we are ready for a taste. But while we're letting it cool, I wanted to talk a little bit about the Worcestershire sauce. So I use an organic, vegan, gluten-free brand, and this is that brand. And so I thought I'd point it out to you in case you want to go looking for it. I buy this Natural Grocers, Sprouts, Whole Foods. My local co-op carries it. But it's nice because it's vegan and it's gluten-free and only has 1/2 gram of sugar. So I also wanted to talk a little bit about the nutrition in these patties because they're really little powerhouses, these patties and these little balls. So, we've got the beans. So the beans in and of themselves, nutritional powerhouse, loaded with plant-based protein. So beans are so good. They've got fiber, they've got antioxidants, and they have folate, which is a B vitamin, which also helps us produce energy. So beans, yes, definitely great. Artichoke. Okay, so artichokes, for a vegetable, they've got a good amount of protein. One artichoke has 4 grams of protein, which is not a huge amount of protein, but for a vegetable, it's pretty good. Artichokes are also very high in antioxidants, which is so good for your body. And they have something in them called inulin, and inulin is a prebiotic fiber that is so good for your belly. They've also got potassium, and in general, artichokes are good for the liver. Then we have the onion. So onions are loaded with antioxidants. They are also very high in quercetin. And I first learned about quercetin during COVID. It is a property that is very good for your respiratory system. They also have a lot of prebiotic fiber, and they also have a lot of active sulfurs, which is why they're so pungent, but also so good for your body. And then we have spinach. So spinach is loaded with vitamins and minerals. We've got iron, we've got fiber, we've got antioxidants, vitamin K, vitamin A, folate, again, B vitamin. And so you get lots of vitamins and minerals for almost no calories, which is fantastic. So, but spinach does have oxalates. So if you're someone who's watching your oxalate intake, just be aware that you're eating a food that has oxalates through the spinach. If you're eating a balanced diet, generally it's not an issue. And then there's garlic. Oh my goodness. Known for its medicinal purposes. In fact, I'm not going to rant about garlic here because I could do an entire video on garlic. But if you want to read more about garlic, you can go over to my website, and I've written an article on my website all about garlic. In fact, if you want, you could sign up every week. You could get a copy of the recipe for the week, and you can get an article, which usually accompanies the recipe, but not every time. But it'll just land right in your inbox so you don't have to go hunting. Just thought I'd throw it out there. It's on the right-hand side on the website. And just click the button and give us your email address so we know where to send everything. I'll put a link down below about the garlic. And then also there's an article about artichokes. So I'll put a link down there for that as well. So you'll see that and the link to get the recipe in the show notes down below this video. Let's dive in and have a taste of this little gem. Mmm. 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 Mm-hmm. It's really tasty. Definitely I taste the beans. I taste the artichoke. The spinach is there. Definitely the Worcestershire is nice on the top. Very good. Taste the onions, the garlic, everything. Everything in it is, I taste it. It's fantastic. I hope you're going to try this recipe. So delicious. A great way to have plant-based protein in your diet. And the cool thing about these is these are great meal prep as well. So you saw I had 8 patties and 4 little cocktail balls there. So, you know, if I keep a couple in the refrigerator to eat this week and then put the rest in the freezer, I've got several meals. Lovely plant-based protein. So delicious and so good and great meal prep. Can't go wrong. Bon appetit, everyone. I hope you're going to try it.